Parenting is a responsibility, not a privilege. Yet far too often, children are treated as secondary to their parents' desires, convenience, or emotional validation. When a parent prioritizes their own needs, whether financial, emotional, or social, over their child's well-being, the consequences can be damaging and long-lasting. Emotional neglect, disguised as sacrifice. Many parents claim they've done everything for their child, while failing to recognize that material provision is not a substitute for emotional and psychological support. A child may have a roof over their head and food on their plate, but if they grow up feeling unheard, unloved, or like a burden, their emotional foundation crumbles. Some parents see their children as a source of validation, expecting them to fill an emotional void or stroke their ego. When a child expresses feelings or needs that don't align with what the parent wants to hear, they are dismissed or made to feel guilty for having needs at all. The child learns that their role is to serve the parent's emotional stability, not the other way around, forcing a child to grow up too soon. Another way parents prioritize themselves is by placing adult burdens on their children. Whether it's treating them as a therapist, forcing them into caretaking roles, or expecting them to manage responsibilities beyond their years, these actions rob children of their childhood. A child should not be made to carry the emotional baggage of a struggling parent or be guilt-tripped into silence when they want to experience joy. The "I did my best" excuse. A common defense from parents who neglect their child's needs is, "I did my best." But did they? Or did they do what was easiest for them? A parent's best should not mean excusing harmful behavior. True accountability means recognizing when their choices hurt their child and actively working to do better. Breaking the cycle. Children should not be seen as extensions of their parents or tools to fill an emotional void. Parenting should be about guiding, protecting, and nurturing. About seeing the child as a human being with their own thoughts, feelings, and needs. The cycle of neglect continues when children raised in these environments believe their needs are always secondary. Breaking that cycle requires self-awareness, healing, and a willingness to unlearn harmful patterns. If more parents were willing to truly see their children, rather than expect their children to see them first, we'd have a much healthier and emotionally secure society.